comes together. The comment section. This is not a lecture. This is not a call-in show. This is the hottest topics of the day, filtered through real opinions, real WhatsApp messages, real voice notes, real reactions. You agree, disagree, sound off, text it, voice note it, debate it. Comments section. Monday to Friday from 7 to 7:30 p.m. only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
You've stood with us through every headline and every difficult moment. The Family Club is how we keep this going strong. Together, join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club now on Patreon.
The vibes, the laughs, and the real talk, then you're one of us. Don't just listen, belong. Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club on Patreon.
It's that time! Beres Hammond kicking us off. Why? Because it's reggae month for this last week. Rockaway by Beres Hammond kicks us off today. I'm Mahiri Stewart.
And I'm Shaloy.
It's time for the comment section. And I see
Nationwide 90 FM.
69 of you tuned in already before we even start commenting on what's in the comment section.
Welcome.
You know, that shows growth. That shows growth.
Indeed.
Love having you all here, man. But I'm not gonna lie to you. This music part at the beginning, we were speaking about it last time. We might really have to keep it.
We might really have to we might keep it.
We might keep it, you know, folks. What say y'all in the comments? We'll talk about that later, man. But first, as always, it's public opinion. If you're listening to Nationwide at 5 earlier, then this will come as no shock to you, but we're gonna talk about it anyways. Go ahead, Shaloy.
Now, National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang ignited a significant national debate by accusing human rights lobby group Jamaicans for Justice and other civil society groups of living off blood money. And he said so during an interview on Nationwide this morning on Monday. Now, whether he went too far is currently the subject of intense public and legal contention. So, in public opinion this evening, we're asking you, did Dr. Chang go too far in accusing JFJ of living off blood money?
And those are the answers we're going to look at today. I tell you, one person who absolutely thinks Dr. Chang went too far is one Dr. Gavin Myers, who was just on Nationwide at 5 a while ago and said, hey, man, Dr. Chang, you need to apologize for that, bro.
Yeah.
That was way more than too far.
Mm-hmm. And the JFJ also sent out a release yesterday saying they are seeking
legal advice.
Legal advice.
On what to do after what they've labeled as incorrect.
Yeah.
That's the
inflammatory.
Defamatory. They're none too pleased with Dr. Chang saying what he said. I'm almost afraid to say what he said, because I don't want to get legal stuff sent at me neither. But what say the folks on Facebook? Let's take a look. Simone Martin kicks us off, says the truth cause offense but no sin. Okay.
Charlotte McIntyre says
Like he can talk.
He's saying people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. That's from Charlotte.
Denton Smith says the truth is an offense, but not a shame. Let it marinate. Beverly Baker says I think he hit the nail on the head. Good Luck Record says he told no lies.
Carlisle says no, he didn't. I think he should have said more because whatever he said wasn't a lie, and I want to say thanks to Dr. Chang.
Neil Walters says not at all. The truth needs to be said, and he is the best person to do so. He speaks for a lot of us.
Oh dear Lord, I'm going through.
Prince Ellington says no, it's quite okay for a person to speak his or her mind, which gives a person an ability to know their thoughts. What is cowardly is he didn't go too far. He showed his colors brightly. So we were talking about this before we started. Here's my thing, man. What Dr. Chang was, at least in my opinion, trying to communicate is that he believes that civil society groups are more concerned with the actions of the police in instances of police fatal shootings,
right,
and are almost so focused on that they have no time to comment on the heinous
gains.
Not only the gains made by the police force, but the heinous acts of criminals, which I guess in his mind you would have expected human rights groups to also be speaking about. But the problem stems from his use of the term blood money, because it implies that JFJ are being paid by criminals, in air quotes, to fight against the police, again in air quotes. And that's the only logical conclusion I could come to based off of the verbiage that he used to describe who he thinks is backing JFJ. And I don't know if that's the best way of going. And this isn't, he's never gone to this extent before. He's been critical of civil society in the past.
Indeed.
And their stances in the past in terms of him thinking that they're too focused on just the police and they have no time of day for the criminals. But in terms of the use of the term blood money, I think if you took that out and it was just him ranting about how he thinks civil society doesn't, do this or do that, I think it would be a lot easier for me. It wouldn't be as sour. It wouldn't leave such a sour taste in my mouth. But the use of blood money,
to me, it was too far.
I'm not a fan.
I'm sorry. To me, it was too far. Like, he could have said what he said without.
Yeah, and mind you, again, there are persons in the comments, both YouTube and what we just read, saying that he quote unquote spoke the truth. And here's the thing: what he is speaking is his opinion.
Indeed.
Yeah, and obviously this is public opinion, and Dr. Chang stated his. But in terms of the manner in which he did it, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of the verbiage he used, because I think, as you've seen now, it could easily run him into legal trouble because of the implications that using that term will lead to. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if a lawsuit is filed. I mean, only time will tell. But we move on to Instagram, and we have two lengthy comments.
Yes, so one is from Kimberly Too Sexy, and Kimberly saying, yes, the Deputy Prime Minister could have criticized the organization's stance on certain issues. However, implying that they're living off blood money or suggesting that the organization is funded by blood money poses serious risks to their safety, security, and overall reputation. And Kimberly says such strong allegations, especially without clear evidence, can have damaging consequences. It also reflects poorly when two major figures in the country appear to be making baseless accusations instead of working collaboratively in the best interest of the nation. And Kimberly continued, she says, constructive dialogue and responsible leadership would better serve the public.
This might already be an early contender for comment of the day because, yes.
What she says also, it slightly mimics what JFJ said in their statement, because one of the things mentioned was JFJ essentially saying that, the government is essentially pitting the civil society groups versus the police, and that can be, obviously it would be counterproductive.
And this isn't the first time I think I've seen an instance of that happening. I remember when the JFJ did their protest for police fatal shootings, and rather the concern about the rise in police fatal shootings, and the government countered it by having a wear blue on that day to show your support for the police. I think in that instance, there was a complete line drawn in which the entire society was told to choose between civil society,
the black or the blue,
or the police force. And
Yeah.
I believe that if you put persons in situations like that, I might even not, and I might need to do a what's on my mind about this. I haven't done one in a while, but I might need to on this, because I feel as though as time is going on, more persons are not only being painted in certain colors, but more lines are being drawn, and persons are being told to pick a side. And I don't think there should be a side when it comes to civil society and law enforcement.
That is true.
Because civil society's job is to hold law enforcement
accountable.
Well, I shouldn't say all of civil society, because civil society branches out into all
Yes.
different areas. But in terms of JFJ being a human rights lobby group, you'd expect them to be critical of the police in instances where it is warranted, as opposed to just doing it for doing its sake. And my thing, go on.
Go ahead. No, continue.
Yeah, so my thing is, it needs to be more of a collaborative effort. And I can't tell Dr. Chang that he's not allowed to feel as though civil society is probably quote unquote going rogue or not following their mandate. But I think something like this leads to civil society really needs to start doing a hard line and be telling people exactly what their mandate is. Because there's so many times where people ask JFJ to speak on things that have nothing to do with human rights. And I'm like, this is not their forte, man. You
Yes,
kind of calling
that
on them
is
to
true.
talk on something that they don't speak about based on their mission statement. You get
Indeed.
me? What do you have to say?
It slipped me.
Oh dear.
It slipped me. But I do agree with you, and I think that what's important to understand is what JFJ reports, and they also said that in the statement, it would be based on the reports that they get from Indicom or from residents in a particular area, and so on and so forth. So they also have a right to raise concern on certain matters if what they're getting is conflicting, because again, that kind of coincides with their mandate, you know.
Yeah.
So you have to understand their mandate, as you rightfully said.
Exactly. And I think civil society groups do need to do a better job of blatantly explaining to persons, this is what we talk about. So when something else happened, don't ask me. It's like,
And in
it's
their
like,
sorry, go ahead.
no, you good. No, it's fine.
But I'm saying, in their defense, in JFJ's defense, they do praise the police when the crime is low and all that. They do give them their roses,
flowers.
their
Even
flowers.
when they got the body worn
Yeah.
cameras, they were like, hey, this is
They
good.
celebrate them. So I
don't know, man. I don't like
It's
this.
very-
I don't like this line in the sand that I see being drawn, not just on this but other matters. Noxie says, I'm gonna swing the bat on this public opinion. Many Jamaicans believe he said out loud what a lot of us have been thinking for a long time. Dr. Chang spoke his mind. Whether people agree or disagree with his words, one thing is clear: the comment has forced a national conversation about accountability, advocacy, and the role of civil society in Jamaica. At the end of the day, Jamaica benefits when tough conversations happen. Boom, there we go.
Indeed.
But here's what I don't like. There's some I don't like. I don't like when persons say, he spoke his mind. You can speak your mind and still be
can.
wrong, bro. You can
Indeed.
speak your mind and still be wrong. And not to say that, well, I don't think Dr. Chang is right to say what he said, but in terms of how he feels about the way in which civil society has spoken, yes, I would agree that he's allowed to speak his mind, but we're asking about his specific statement about blood money as opposed to his overall
His
feelings.
overall.
Indeed.
Did we read anything from X?
No, let's just pick one each. We got Shanae876 who says, no, Dr. Chang did not go too far, and if we're serious about honesty, that was the polite version.
And do your civic duty responded by saying, yes, the minister knows that the donors of the JFJ is public knowledge.
He should be
He
condemned.
should be condemned.
It's one of these episodes where we actually
Yeah.
wish we had more time, and maybe we'll even touch on it later. But later's might be a debate that takes up the entire segments. I don't even know, man. It's up to y'all.
Oh my God, did we even check the YouTube, my ear? We've been talking so much.
This is because it's a talkative
Yes.
topic, man. It really is.
I'm seeing here from, oh Lord, I'm not going to read that
Oren
one.
says he supports Dr. Chang 100%. Well, what's this? Someone said, when did they praise them? Oh, come on, Everald.
They do.
They have.
Please, come on.
All right, folks. But anyways, yeah.
That's all the time we have for public opinion. Remember, you do have the option of agreeing or disagreeing. We'll be right back here on the comments section.
On October 28, 2025, Hurricane Melissa devastated Jamaica. But your government is mobilizing, reaching every community, delivering relief, and rebuilding together. The time by the Office of the Prime Minister is
16 minutes after 7.
The financial intermediaries, now is the time to be preparing, because when we do the reconstruction, we're not just going to rebuild what was there. We're going to build things that weren't there before. We're going to be building forward. So I see the hurricane as an opportunity for investment-induced growth. And I encourage the private sector to see it in this way.
The proceeding was brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
Hey my peeps, get this on the regular. Your HIV status if you consider. The least of a test once a year. Just 15 minutes and your status clear. Cause it might not show up on your timeline and you learn too late so you're out of time. A progressive future, mandatory. Real long life, our story. You hear?
Remember, update your status in a real life. Go HIV test today.
Just 15 minutes and your status clear. Real long life, our story. Real long life for say youth, coming from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Welcome back to the comment section. It's time to find out what's cooking on socials. I believe what's cooking on socials today is going to lead to a very spirited and heated debate, because it led to one in Big Yard earlier today when I asked so many of our co-workers the very same question that you're about to see in this video. Let's take a look at the video first. I'm going to tell you, radio listeners, what the YouTubers are seeing, but let's play it. All right, so for the radio listeners, because I do have to cater to you all as well, we just played a very short TikTok in which a TikToker by the name of How to Jamaican was listing what he believes are his 5 favorite parishes. I'm only now watching the video. I saw Montego Bay as one of them. Wow. But his top 5 parishes in Jamaica were what? Kingston, St. Andrew, Montego Bay, and not Clarendon was 4.
Oh dear.
And he had another one for 5. And it led to us thinking, if we were to sit down and rank, Shalom is already done here, isn't it? If we were to sit down and rank all 14 parishes based off of what we like about them, what would be the worst, what would be the best, and how would we order them in between? And it seemed like a very simple discussion, but I'm telling you right now, it's 7:18. By 7:25, we're going to be at each other's throats about this. So, folks, go ahead. I'm going to let the YouTubers go off first, and we're going to read them when we're winding down. But, Shala, let's talk. We going from best to worst or worst to best?
Best to worst.
All right, let's go best to worst. So, number 1, 3, 2, 1. Mansion. That's not how you pronounce Manchester, Shaloy.
Why do you say Manchester?
Why wouldn't I say Manchester? Let me tell you something, like Manchester.
Manchester cold, first of all. Always.
More on cold later. But
no, don't have enough. What do you guys have to attract the tourists?
Tourists?
You know, St. Anne is...
It's everything to you.
The Garden Parish. It's home to Dunn's River, to Dolphin Cove.
And Ochi.
Oh my God. Mahiri, when you think about the river,
right.
when you think about beaches,
right.
when you think about tourist attraction sites, you think about St. Anne.
And that's why it's your number 1.
Yes.
That's fair. I'm not worried about no tourists.
The Marcus Garvey was born in St. Anne.
Hey, you look like you came prepared for this, man.
Which national hero was born in Manchester again?
Norman Manley.
I mean,
you thought there was none, did you?
No, but compared to Marcus.
We're not ranking national heroes, though, are we? We're not ranking national.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I have Manchester number 1. I'm seeing. Okay, so Portland number 1. I'm seeing from Electra Squad and Popper. Now we asked Ricardo. Ricardo said Portland.
Really?
Yeah. And Kareem also said Portland, number 1 parish for them.
That's
and
wild.
Glenford Clark also says, why would I visit Manchester?
Oh, Kingsley Graham is on my side. He said
Haters.
St. Anne. Naturally.
Anyways,
Electra Squad official also says St. Anne.
All right, so let's transition to worst now. What's your 14th parish? Because you already know mine.
I feel like we have the same.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Hanover. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Hanover.
But it's not. It's because I don't know anything.
First of all, Hanover just far.
Yeah.
Hanover all the way over there. So, granted, Portland kind of far too, but Hanover's a different level of far, man.
It's a standoffish parish.
Yeah, man. It's like
it's like, don't come here. We don't want you here, and we're not.
We already got our own thing going on here, man. You cramping our style by visiting. But like, I think whenever I bring up that, I don't think Hanover is like. I feel like Hanover is the 14th. I'm not even say worse. Hanover is the 14th best parish to me.
Oh dear.
Someone said Hanover full of rats. Whoa!
No.
I didn't even know all of that. You want to know why? Because I haven't been to Hanover like that, bro. I feel like a lot of Jamaicans haven't been over to Hanover. Hanover needs something.
Rasta Barbie says St. Elizabeth.
St. Elizabeth as your number 1 or as your 14th?
I feel like it's number 1.
Okay. Well, all right. So what's your second?
The breadbasket parish.
What's your second? What's your number 2 parish? So you have St. Anne number 1. Trelawney.
Yeah.
Whoa. So
my neighbor.
Okay. All right. That's not bad. Maybe I would go Portland number 2, man. In terms of just natural beauty, Portland's a baddie. Portland is a baddie of a parish.
Where are we putting Kingston?
Kingston can be third. Is Kingston 13th? Is it like the second? Is it the 13th best parish? I don't want to sound like a country guy when I say that, man. Because you know when country people cuss town, when country people cuss town, they're like, it's because they come from country and they're used to fresh air and all of that and fruit trees and all that good stuff. I'm like, listen, man, Kingston's very. Listen, man, the waterfront's cool. Yeah. We're on it right now. It's not bad to look at. Port Royal is cool and it's not 100 degrees.
Couple nice restaurant there.
Yeah, I mean Kingston ain't bad, man. But
probably 5.
Wait, you mean 5 out of 14?
Or 7? Probably 7
man.
actually.
Kingston's 13 because it's just small, bro. It's genuinely just small. It's a parish capital, but it's small.
Yeah.
All right, so let's keep ranking. Where would I put? All right, let's just throw out parishes and you say where you'd put them. Because St. Mary, I'm thinking like a 12-ish, an 11-ish. You know what I'm saying? My bottom half.
10.
10? All right, that's not too bad. I can
St. Andrew.
St. Andrew definitely be above Kingston. That's a given. I can't listen. I haven't visited all those parishes. Sonny, I work at Nationwide. I be writing news every day. I don't have no time. We don't have no time. I was grateful for the little St. Anne tour we get on election day, Northwest St. Anne. Me and so we were driving through Brownstown, and that was pretty good, man. Brownstown's a nice place to be. You might be onto something, you know.
I mean,
but all right. So we said St. Mary. I'd say St. Mary's around the bottom half for me. I guess we can just do it that way. Bottom half, top half.
Westmoreland.
Top half. I love Westmoreland.
Same.
St. Thomas. St. Thomas. Don't know St. Thomas that well. I'm gonna go bottom half.
Yeah, but again, it's because I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay.
Our producer says there's nothing there.
Clarendon, right in the middle.
Yeah.
Clarendon's right in the middle for me.
Because I went to Edwin Allen High. So
right.
That's
so
in Clarendon.
Yeah.
So I kind of, so I'm gonna give it probably like in the top 6.
Okay. St. Catherine's gonna be in the middle for me as well. I know St. Catherine pretty well. Specifically, Yuaton.
Probably in the middle as well, St. Catherine.
I don't know Spanish Town well, but I know Linstead very well. There we go. Portmore is gonna be a parish soon. Where would I rank Portmore? Portmore would be.
I live in Portmore now, so I'm gonna give it. I like Portmore. I like at least where I live in Portmore.
I'm gonna give Portmore's going right between Hanover and Kingston for me, man.
Wow, that's.
Not a Portmore fan.
Why?
It's kind of hot out there. I will come outside, son. Sonny is threatening my life because I'm not a Portmore fan.
Sonny is from Portmore.
St. James would probably be in my top half, just off of my bay, off of my bay aura. We putting St. James in the top half.
Lots of attractions and so on.
Let's see what the comment section is saying. 17 for Portmore, but there's 15 though, bro. You telling me what is Go Island 16? What you talking about, man? Clarendon
Shane
is
Scott,
like 5.
Yeah, that's the one I was going to read. Shane Scott.
K-Ann gave us their little ranking. Oh, here we go. St. Anne number 1, Portland number 2, St. James number 3, Kingston 4th, St. Catherine number 5. Okay. Trelawney for real, says Blossom Henry. St. Mary's, Shayna Scott's last. Wow.
Wow. Valentina says St. Andrew because of the beautiful hills.
Hills. Okay. Portmore, a concrete jungle, says Gerald Edwards.
No.
Dreview says, me love Portmore, but the heat and the mosquitoes. Shallow, is this true?
The heat. I don't have a mosquito problem.
Oh, there you go.
The heat, yes.
Nice.
Jordan Campbell says St. James is number 1. Oren again. St. Anne number 1. I mean, I'm getting a lot
of St. Lot of St. Anne's in the comment section, man. I mean, but where the Manchester's at? Why y'all hiding?
Mary, please. Get it together.
Where would you put Manchester? Top half or bottom half?
Probably in the top half.
Same. Well, you know that.
But still.
Oh, man. And then, I guess, has there anyone we've forgotten? St. Elizabeth? I'd put St. Elizabeth top half.
I think we covered everything.
I think that's all of them,
St. Anne,
man.
Kingston, St. Andrew, St. Catherine, Clarendon, Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland.
I feel like we've named all of them at least once.
St. James, Trelawney, St. Mary, Portland, St. Thomas. Yeah.
There's a nice little exercise. Manchester come right beforehand. That's you know what, we're going to the break. Just off of that, we're going to the break. This has been the comment section. We'll see you after these messages.
Turn up the heat with Hot Listing, Nationwide 90 FM's new on-air and online classifieds feature. If you have a car for sale, room for rent, or yard sale come up. If you look at work or need stuff. If you provide a service, make it a Hot Listing, Nationwide 90 FM's new on-air and online classified segment. Your listing plays again and again. From morning till evening. You sing it, we play it. You say it once, Jamaica hears it all day, every hour. Contact our sales team now at 876-630-1210 or sales at nationwidenewsnetwork.com. Hot Listings on Nationwide 90 FM, a new revolution in media.
We are winding down here on the comment section, which means you guys have just a couple more minutes to vote Manchester as the best parish in the country.
Nope.
No? All right, I tried, man. Why is Kingston in the sea? Well, you see, who am I? There was a terrible earthquake a very, very long time ago, yes? In that earthquake, a lot of Kingston went underwater, which is why most of Kingston is underneath the ocean. But what's this? Portmore as a parish should be my number 3. Whoa. There you go, Sonia. User, now we're talking, man. Manchester is a beautiful parish, very cool, and has a lot of hills. Anyway, Shallow, it's time for comment of the day.
You know, anyone who said St. Anne, the Garden Parish, Parish, yeah.
So that's all 147 persons in the in the YouTube chat.
All my YouTubers.
But I think my comment of the day would be Kimberly Too Sexy, who pretty much echoed my feelings on this whole debate about Dr. Chang's words, saying, listen, man, it's fair enough to have your stance, fair enough to criticize, but the implications of using such a strong term suggest things that I'm almost confident, are not so. I believe Dr. Chang needs to go back to the drawing board with that, but that's just my personal opinion.
It takes away from everything else he was saying, because if you notice, the main thing now is
that one
line he said.
Indeed.
Just the
folks,
one line.
Thank you for taking time out. Thank you for still tuning in after Nationwide at 5 and Ricardo's farewell. Maybe we should probably get him on Friday, and that'd be fun. But he'd have to stay over past 7. I know he doesn't want to do that. But just to say our little goodbyes, I'm Mahiri Stewart.
And I'm Shaloy.
Special thanks to Sonia, our producer, Sonia Stewart, technical engineer Andrew Glenn Anderson, and video editor Demar Williams. Barris,
taking us out.
Take us out, buddy.
Used to rain. Attention restaurants, caterers.